Today was the Hyde Park yard sale, town-wide, my entire town. First time I ever took a Saturday off to participate in this, and it was a hell of a day, man. It was hot. I can't believe how red I am. I just looked in the mirror. I got home. It's about a 4:45. I've been out since like 7:45 this morning. So this is going to be the pickup video. I'm going to try my best to jog my memory of everything that I picked up there and tell you guys the prices. Some of these things might be off. I don't know. But I'm going to do the best that I possibly can. So we're going to start off by, I couldn't believe this when I found this. I asked him if he had any video games, and he comes out with a Sega Nomad. These things are so incredibly stupid rare. I don't even remember these being in the stores. I didn't test it. He brought this out with a bunch of games, and he wanted $40 for everything. And I paid him, I believe that's what I paid him. I just powered it on. The screen comes on and everything, but the game's not coming on. I tried a couple different games. So we're gonna have to try cleaning it, mess with it a little bit. I do have a friend that can replace capacitors. Could be the capacitor, could just be the batteries. I don't know. But yeah, it's not powering the game. I bet you even like this, it's probably worth more than that. So this is a really cool pickup. I was excited to get this. I got some really amazing pickups. All of this stuff is almost all video game related, just FYI. If anyone's interested, it's all gonna be mostly video game stuff. So along with the Nomad at the yard sale, I got for, I think it was $40 for everything, which was crazy. So you can see up top there, F-15 Strike Eagle 2 for the Sega Genesis. He said he had a bunch of Nintendo 64 games, and he brought this stuff up, and I'm like, oh, I was so disappointed until I got to him. We got Pac-Man: The New Adventure. These are not very exciting. Disney's Jungle Book. Cool Spot, and I have the box for this. This one I loved as a kid. It's not the best game, but I always wanted it. Beavis and Butthead from MTV. It looks like he bought this used somewhere for $2.99 back in the day. We got Paperboy. Who didn't love Paperboy? I actually was a Paperboy as a kid, so I love that. Mario Andretti's Racing. And then there was two 64 games. I see the other one. First one was Banjo-Tooie. So we got Banjo-Tooie. I believe I have that game already. And then we got Zelda Majora's Mask. How crazy is that? Is it authentic? I didn't even check. Looks good to me. It looks like an authentic game. So that's awesome. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool. Not a bad deal. And that's how my videos go. I always drop something. Then he came out with some cases. I told him, he gave me such a great deal on the Nomad and the games that I was like, yeah, I'll give you $10 for the cases. These are empty. So Street Fighter 2, I have some of these games. Funny enough, Cool Spot, but Cool Spot is actually right here. So we are gonna put this with this. Echo the Dolphin, this is not gonna be our only visit from Echo the Dolphin. We have another visit coming from him. And Greatest Heavyweights. I also gave him my number, so he's going to be giving me a call or texting me, hopefully. He had a lot of stuff in Jersey, he said, that they want to sell as well, so that would be cool to get that stuff. All right, put that Sega Genesis game. Now that one is complete. No instructions, but close enough. So yeah, not a bad deal. This was my first video game pickup of the day. And I never even checked to see if the games were there. That was kind of dumb of me. Stopped at a friend's house. He has a yard sale every year. His name is Paul. Went to high school with him, went to junior high. Pretty cool guy. I wasn't expecting this. Switch games. He had to pull these out of his car. So we got two Switch games. Crash Bandicoot, which I love Crash Bandicoot. Can't wait to play this on the Switch. And Need for Speed. This is great because I want a nice driving game to play on the Switch. Paid $10 for each of these games. I remember this one retailed at $30. I think this was a $50 or $60 game at the time of retail. $10, no problem. That was the first video game pickup of the day. Next up, I went into this neighborhood, and as I pulled in the neighborhood, I say I never get anything in this neighborhood. I never get anything. I swear to God, I never get anything in this neighborhood. It's called Green Tree Park, and this was pretty cool. I went over to them, talking to them. I'm a pretty nice guy in person. I like to talk to people, have conversations. And he had some games. He had a lot of Wii games, some other stuff. He had previously had a PlayStation 2. I missed out on that with like 50 games he sold. That's okay. I lost it. He also told me that someone stole the game from him. He thinks it's the guy from the PS2. They had a game that was like, I think 20 bucks. I forgot what it was. Guy said it was on the $2 table and paid $2 for it when he was not at the table. That was kind of messed up, but I picked up 2 DS games out of them. Transformers Cybertron. This is pretty cool. And then this was initially what I wanted. I didn't even know this existed. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I might have this already. I'm now thinking about it, I might have picked this up in the Palisades Mall at a used game store. But if not, it's all right. Ridge Racer DS. This is pretty cool. This reminds me of back in the day when I used to play in the on the PlayStation 1. I love Ridge Racer. It was a terrific game. I always ask if you have anything else. He pulled a bunch of Xbox 360 systems out and consoles. You could tell they're in the basement. They were very cold. The cardboard was very damp. But then he also pulled out this little tiny Nintendo DS case, and there was a couple games in there. And I said, "What do you want for those?" And there was 4 games in here. 3 I didn't want, and 1 that I wanted. Actually, 4 I didn't want, and 1 that I wanted. So these here, I'm going to show you guys, are the games that I had no interest whatsoever in. So we got Cars for the DS. We got to keep the suspense going. Brain Age 2, no interest in that. We got some baseball game, 2K7. I can't read it. Can't see it. That's way too small for me. We got Spider-Man. Looks like Spider-Man maybe 2. And then my friend's gonna double check this and authenticate it later. Pokemon Platinum. These were all, got all these. He asked for 20 bucks, or I think it was $25. I said, hey, how about an even 20? He said, fine. He knew the Pokemon game was worth money. I paid basically $5 less than his asking price, which was awesome. I know it's a good deal. I think I have the case of that to complete the game, which is awesome, that I got at another yard sale a couple years ago, and I always save the cases just in case that happens. But Pokemon Platinum for the DS, that's awesome. I'm super excited to have that. I know my friend CJ is going to be really jealous that I got that one. Different neighborhood. I ran into these really nice people that the one lady was a coach at Marist. She has my phone number because she might have some GameCube games she wants to sell. I told her I was trying to complete some Nintendo collections like the GameCube, some other ones. This was her partner's Game Boy. We haven't tested it out yet. I'm sure it works. Game Boy 101 or 001. Is it 101? Yeah, 101, right? Yeah, it's the 101. So that's the backlit screen. This is the one that everybody wants. It's the more desirable one, which is cool. To me, it's cool because it's blue. Blue is my favorite color. I'm sure this has a technical Nintendo color that somebody could tell me in the comments below. I paid 30 bucks for this. They had 2 of them. Her partner kept all the games except for one. She gave me Super Mario Advance. She let me have that one. No charger, but it's okay. I have a charger. This is awesome. And my friend, again, CJ, is going to be jealous of this one. I already sent her a picture of this. And it's funny because she literally asked me on Thursday, which today is Saturday. She said, hey, do you have a blue Game Boy SP? I want to do a video on it. I said, no, I don't. And then today I find this. What's the chance of that? So paid 30 bucks for this, made the offer, she accepted it. Stopped at another yard sale again, Green Street Park. These people were awesome. I was leaving one yard sale and I said, hey, do you have any video games? And they said, no, we don't. I said, and then I started rattling a whole bunch of different game systems off. And she said, hey, you know, we have something. What's that thing? It flips open. I said, is it one of these things? And it looks like this. She's like, no, it doesn't look anything like that. She's like, I think it's a Nintendo Switch. I said, all right, well, bring it out. I'll take a look at it. And she brings this out. It's the exact same thing that I just bought from the other lady. Look at that, 2 of them, 2 SPs. This is a 101 and this is a 001. The 001 is not as desirable, but this one is freaking awesome. I forget what edition this is. I feel like this is some kind of special edition. It's not the SpongeBob one. Was there a Nickelodeon one? There was something. I had pretty much, I almost stopped yard selling at that point. It's starting to get a little later in the day, and I said, do you have anything? And I gave her everything in my wallet that I had. I had $27. She really didn't care. She didn't want it anymore. She didn't know if it worked. There was a bunch of games that came with it, which is awesome. So we got some 'games. We got a lot of games I never heard of. Boxel for the Game Boy. Never heard of that game. We're gonna have to check that out. We'll do the Game Boy games first. We got Final Fantasy for the OG Game Boy. And I think there's one more of those, maybe not. I don't know, everything hopefully made it back in the bag. We did 2 videos, so if you guys want to see as I pick these up, there was that video, and then this is the quick version of it. There is a charger in here, which is awesome, so I'm going to charge these when I close this video. Here is all the games that came with this. So we got some, I didn't look at any of these when I was buying them. I just kind of, you know, bought them sight unseen, so I don't know of any values or anything. I didn't really care. She didn't really care either, to be honest. She kind of just was like, hey, I'll sell those. So we got some games that I don't really care about. We got some cool games as well, though. We got Kim Impossible 3, Disney game. Don't really care about that. We got the Ant Bully. Also don't care about that one. We've got Finding Nemo. Okay, so those are some of the games. We got board games. I don't know what board games are on these, but there's some board games on there. We got Battle Bots right there. We've got, I showed you Kim Impossible. We've got 2 Hot Wheels games, Stunt Tracks Challenge. Okay, and we got Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge and Hot Wheels World Race. I have no glasses on. So we got those. And then here's the ones that I'm excited about. Sonic Advance. It's weird to play a Sonic game on a Nintendo device, still to this day to me. We got, I think this is the second copy of this we got today, Super Mario Advance. So we got Super Mario Advance. We've got Super Mario World 2. Some really cool games here. Mario Kart Super Circuit. So we got Mario Kart for the Game Boy Advance. And we've got Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. So yeah, I don't know if any of these games are valuable or not. I'm assuming some of the games that I showed you later on. I actually did not look at the games when she gave me the bag. I just said, I was really just interested in this, and she said, here, take the whole thing, and she accepted the $27. Super, super nice people. They're having a huge block party. I would love to go to that, man. They invited me. They're just super cool people. They're doing like a charity for cancer, so that was awesome. Unfortunately, it's on a Saturday. I don't think that's something I'm going to be able to make. I took off this Saturday, and taking off Saturdays where I work is a very difficult thing. This is a cool one. I went to someone's house that I went to last year. I feel like last year he was charging a lot more for stuff, and this year he was awesome. Ryan, thank you very much for all the finds from your yard sale if you're watching this video. Here's our second appearance with Echo the Dolphin. This time on Dreamcast. He wasn't too fond of this game. He gave me that, and I was really interested in Silent Scope. I don't think I have this, but I might have it. I know I have it on something. Not sure if I have it on the Dreamcast. Unfortunately, it is not complete. I think this is a copy of just a piece of paper. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But the game is in there. Game is in good shape. He gave me both of those games for $5. I looked down, and I couldn't believe these were still here. These are just empty boxes, but I know that's weird to some people, but these are very collectible to certain game collectors like myself. He was only asking $1 for these, which is awesome. $1 is a really, really good deal. Same with this big box one, this Nintendo DSi XL box, $1. So empty box, I know that might be strange to some people, but yeah, there are people like myself who box collect, and they want to have all these box variants, and that's awesome. He also had this box. This is a more desirable box that people want. All these are empty. This is he went in his house and got this one for me, Game Boy Advance. This one he wanted $10 for. I just paid $20 to somebody else for this exact same box. So really good deal. He ended up actually doing the 2 games for $5, even though he had one marked 5 and one marked 3. And all 3 of the boxes he gave me for $10. So really awesome deal from Ryan. Again, came through. This is cool. I wish this sticker wasn't here, but it's cool also to see what these things were going for new, because I forgot what they were going for. Apparently a Game Boy Advance in Glacier was $89.99. I don't know where, because the store name is not on here. I wish I could get this off, but I'm not going to even attempt it. There are some box inserts in here as well. Super awesome. Glad to have these as well. So right after this pickup, we're going to see a real big pickup. This was an awesome pickup. GameCube for $8. $8 for a GameCube with one controller. No games. He had sold the games earlier to somebody else, but opens up. I'm sure it works. These are pretty reliable. That'd be funny if there's money hiding in one of these things. I know where this kid lives. I would actually... He was so nice. If there is not. I would go back and give him the money. He gave me such a great deal on this, $8. I really couldn't do any better on that. But what I'm waiting for, and I'm sure everybody else is waiting for in this video, is if you watch the other video, is there was a bunch of Nintendo 64 games. He sold them to me for $4 each. I didn't even, I looked at them real briefly. I put them in the box, in the bag that the mother gave me. I didn't even really look them over, so I already forgot what's in there. This day has been long. It's been all day game hunting. So let's take a look and see what's in the magic mystery bag. So these are gonna be in no particular order at all. I'm just grabbing them as I got them. He asked for $4 for each one of these N64 games. He said he was done playing with them. He's moved on, so this was it. So we got Jet Force Gemini, and every one of these were $4. Mario Party 3. These are, I'm pretty confident they're all authentic games. Rugrats Scavenger Hunt. I think I have this one. Super Mario Brothers, Super Smash Brothers. Star Fox 64. I don't think I have this one. Bust-A-Move 2 Arcade Edition. I don't think I have that. It might be an add-on. We got Mario 64. Super Mario 64. Everybody's got that. We got Iggy's Wrecking Ball. I've never even heard of this one. I don't think I have that one. Gex 3. So it doesn't look like he played this one. It actually still has the price on the back, $29.95. Didn't even look like he played it. We've got, I gotta put that in that pile. We've got Mario Tennis. Diddy Kong Racing. We got Diddy Kong Racing. Mario Party 2. So did we get Mario Party 2 and 3? And then we got two more games. Xena, Warrior Princess. It looks like he didn't play that one. I don't blame him. And we've got Pokemon Stadium 2. Is this an authentic game? It looks right to me. Yep. It's got the stamp in the back. It's a little rough. But yeah, he had, I guess, I don't know if he paid $35 for it at one point. But this game was only $4. So $4 for this game. This game's up there now. So yeah, I'll clean these up later. I'll make them look all pretty. But yeah, that was awesome. So GameCube, I think was $8, and then $4 per game. They also got a couple. I think there was a couple PlayStation 1 games in here. He had some that were not complete, but we got Gex, and we got Bomberman. It'd be interesting to see what these are worth now with the price tags on them, because we got Bomberman at $19.95 and Gex was $34.95. Doesn't say when. The date's not on there, but these came from a local store, Joe Gamer. So yeah, it's kind of funny to see stuff popping up. So it was weird. This neighborhood that I've never gotten anything out of ended up being the best finds, which was amazing. This yard sale had a table out. It said everything $5. Nobody was out there. This price tag was on this. I went and knocked on the door to double check. I was out of cash because the last thing I had bought before this was actually the N64 games, and I had no more money left. So I actually had to go to an ATM, which was like 15 minutes away, stopped at McDonald's, went to the bathroom, got something to eat, came back, and I came back and picked this up. This is an Xbox 360 HD DVD player. So this is pretty cool. This allows you to play those ones with the purple boxes, the HD that never took off. It was kind of between back when this came out. PlayStation had put Blu-ray players in all their systems, and Xbox decided to come out with this. I think that's probably one of the reasons why this was not successful. I don't know what these cost when they were brand new. I never had one. I always wondered what it was. And I've asked actually at Joe Gamer what this was. He explained to me what it was. Never remember seeing him in the store or nothing. He had one of these used. He was asking $5 for. Then he had another one, and that was this one that was in the box. And this was just sitting outside. And like I said, it said everything $5. What I was shocked at was, if I can remember how to open this. I'm trying to remember how to open this thing. I opened it before. Oh, here we go. All right, when I open this thing, I don't know, you guys maybe tell me. I know it's hard to see. It looked brand new to me. It looked like it had never been opened. The game's still up there. This thing looks sealed. It looks like it was never touched. The box is nice and crispy. The HD movie, the King Kong game or movie is still up there in HD. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could fake this stuff, but it looks good to me. It looks legit, brand new. It looked like it was worth, I looked it up later on, it looked like it was worth about $75. Everything at that yard sale was $5. So I paid $5 for this, and I paid $5 for a broken Xbox 360, and you know, the Xbox 360 said, I think 25 on it. I have that over here too. And I only bought it because it had the box and it was $5. I mean, how could you say no to $5? All right, this here says it doesn't work. Okay, so does not work. So why would you buy this? It says 20. This was on that $5 table. I was just telling you guys about this. Xbox 360 in the box. The box is super awesome. This thing is heavy. You know, I opened it up and I really didn't look at it. It's in there. It's in there. Ironically, 2-year protection. I think the 2 years is up. The controllers I don't think are in here, but I got the controllers separately, so I do have those. I don't think there's any additional controllers in here. I still remember getting Xbox 360 and open that thing up the day I got it. But this thing's awesome. I mean, you know what? Listen, it's $5. It'll stay in the box. If it doesn't work, maybe I'll sell it to somebody else not working for $5 and keep the box. I don't know, and I'll put another one in the box. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but for $5, a gamer cannot say no. We're gonna show you guys some like random things I got. All right, so this here, fire starter. Okay, I had these in the Boy Scouts. It was $1 at a yard sale, so I picked that up. VHS tape. It's got a price tag on the side of it. I think that's a price tag for something else. I think I got this for $1 as well. It's brand new sealed. People use those now. I'm gonna probably resell that. This looked like it's probably brand new. If not, I don't know why you would keep the box, but Pac-Man color changing glass. I thought that was cool. I'm gonna use that. I think that's neat. This was interesting to me. This box is beat, and I wish the flap that wasn't broken off wasn't this one. PlayStation 1 box without a play. It's got a PS1 in it, but not the PS1. This is the OG PlayStation. There is no cords, no wires, nothing with this thing. Who knows if it works? I don't know if I checked. Yeah, no games in it. Who knows if it works or not? But you know what? They had $30 on, $20 on it, which I thought was like insane. And it was sitting on the floor, and I go, you got this thing has nothing with it. I said, would you take $5? You know, originally this was that small PS1 with styrofoam in here. Controllers somehow fit in here. I don't know how. And then all the other stuff, and then styrofoam. But yeah, none of that stuff is in here anymore. And they put a big PS1 in here. I'll be surprised if it works. I really don't care. I really bought it for this, unfortunately, sad-looking box. But yeah, $5. Okay, so I'm going to fire through these. I'm pretty sure this is kind of the end. So the people I got that PlayStation 1 from had movies, and I'm not sure if I have this one or not, but brand new sealed. I got Full Metal Jacket, $1. We've got Alien, that was $1. This was a different yard sale. I think the kid wanted $10 for this game. I think I gave him $5, and then I think I gave him $2 for this one. So it was the same yard sale. Species, I remember picking this up. I don't remember where I picked this up anymore. This was somewhere across from McDonald's. Brand new Xbox One game. This is Grand Theft Auto 5. And then we got some really, really bad games. All right, we got Chicken Blaster, which is terrible. This one I want to play with my daughter again. Toy Story Mania. It reminds me of Toy Story. To be honest with you, over at Disney. I want to play it again. I'm excited to play this one. Super Monkey Ball. Donkey Kong Returns. And I think I paid maybe, they were asking for $5 for each. I think I paid $15, I want to say, for those 4 games. And then I got mad at a reseller scumbag that was at a yard sale. This guy, he was just a jerk. A yard sale I've been to many times. He said he was looking to resell stuff, which made me mad because I'm looking to keep, collect, and play. Do I ever sell anything? Yeah, I am eventually going to sell anything. So does that make me a reseller scumbag? I don't know. But what I usually do is usually when I get duplicates of stuff, like I buy someone's collection out, if I can upgrade the one that I have, I'll keep that and use that as an upgrade, and then I'll sell the worst copy. You know, but Resident Evil 5. So guy had a pile of games, man. He was mad that I wanted to go through them. It's a yard sale, dude. Like, he was looking every single game up. So to me, when you're looking every game up, it tells me that you know nothing about video games and you're just looking to flip and resell. Do I know the price off the top of my head of every game? Absolutely not. But I'm not going to sit there at somebody's yard sale looking up every single game. I think that's just messed up. It's wrong. You know, I'm glad that lady had those things marked up. I hope he paid through the roof for them, because I saw one of the games was Godzilla, and she had 90 bucks on it, which was, I believe, for Xbox 360. I don't know what it's worth, but I know the Godzilla games on some of the consoles, for some reason, are worth a lot of money. I know it's worth a lot of money on, what is it? What system is it? It's PlayStation 4. It's worth a couple $100. Don't know what it's worth on 360, but I hope the guy paid through the nose. So yeah, that's all our pickups that I could think of. There might be some little smalls in the car. I know I got a bell from Six Flags Great Adventure with the old school rainbow on it. That was pretty cool. And I think there's a couple controllers in the car. I think I pretty much got everything out of the car. I'm not 100%, but hopefully you guys watched the other video before this one, and you got to see me as I picked them up. I went to a lot of yard sales. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and check out the Germ Facebook page. So if you're on Facebook, go on Facebook, type in the Germ, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.